Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where we just got an invention available right at the end of last episode. Miltech 24. Okay, how far ahead are we? We are 100 years ahead of time in Miltech. Okay, that is exciting stuff. So at this point, of course, what were we working on? We were heading, if I recall correctly, we were heading down towards Crucifixion here. Yeah, that's good. I don't think we need to go, well, that morale of armies is pretty good. We'll grab Crucifixion for now. We'll see how much further we get. Now, we do have this civil war allegedly brewing up. Who's the primary problem here? Boiorix Divicus, huh? So that is this guy here. We'll just persuade him. No problem whatsoever. Now, I do want to head down over this way. We have a decent amount of political influence right now. So I would like to get some cities building out over in our new territory out here. What else would we need? We would need Kasabi upgrading. These are only 35. Wow, that's so cheap. Okay, so we're definitely going to get all of these upgrading then. Wonderful. Let's see, that is not a city off over here. So that is actually all of the capitals upgrading at this point. Let's double check that those are all good to go up here. They should be. And down this way as well? Yes. Okay, fantastic. So that looks good. We know that this is fine. We know that all of Iberia should be completely okay. I don't think we'll have any real problem on Iberia here, but I'm just double checking these very quickly here. We do have enough to get one additional city upgrading. I don't think we need to. So we'll call that good for now. Beautiful. So next I want to check in on our city buildings here. We have a couple of city buildings to make. We are already making a fortress here. And we were... What were we changing this into? Right, there's a foundry here. We need to get rid of the marketplace, which means that we need to put in a pair of mills here. Okay, so that'll be absolutely fine. We have these two cities up here. So we have a port here. I don't think we necessarily need a port here. And we currently have a grand theater. That's fine. We can keep that there. This produces dyes for noble happiness. Sure. We'll make this be a slave city. That is fine. So we'll tick forward here. We're going to need cash to get this city going. The real question is, what do we want this city to be? It produces salt. I think we're going to continue. Yeah, there's already a foundry here. I think we're going to continue into the slave city trend here. We're doing fine on research efficiency. I'm pretty sure we don't need any more of that for a good long time. So let's remove the port here. Let's remove the marketplace, and we're going to put in a mill. We're going to need 2 additional mills here, of course. And then we'll build a tax office as soon as we can. The Faith of Demona. 18 gold for 6 stability is a really good trade. We're going to take that. Beautiful. Let's get a 3rd mill queued up here, and then we'll get our tax office going on the next month tick. Any moment now, tax office. There we go. Cool. So that's all good. Now the question is, do we require any additional city buildings? I think for right now, we're caught up on that. Is that correct? Now that we have cash, let's find out. Actually, no, it's not. We do need something here, and that is a training camp. Okay, we're going to need one more income dump right about now. Fantastic. 90 gold coming in. And where is this city at? Over here. Gotcha. So this is set up as a slave city, and having a port here is important, and having a fort here is important as well. So both of those need to remain. We're going to put in a mill there, and then that'll be good. Cool. And that is it. Commanders like bribes, don't they? Now we're currently in deficit. That's okay. Hopefully we don't get bad events as we work our way out of this, but we'll see. It may or may not happen. In fact, we could try to force a decent event here. I think... Losing 8 stability... Loyalty of characters reduction. Is there any of these that we're actually okay with? I think it comes down to kind of cutting military supplies, but I'd really rather not do that. I think we'll just hope that this doesn't end up happening. We could gain 50 gold here. Or 5 stability. We're actually going to take the stability. Because we're probably going to end up losing stability here as we work our way out of debt. There's also legal chicanery happening here again. We could get another 5 stability out of that, bringing us up to 65. And there's our deficit event. So minus population growth for 60 months. Okay, that's not too bad. We also need a new leader in the Second Army of the Legion of Carpetanian, and we'll have to put that in over here. Who is currently scorned? Okay, you'll do. Fantastic. So we'll put you in right there. Beautiful. So only, hello pause menu, only the Da Vinci family is now considered scorned. So we're going to need to expand our military. That is our next goal here. We have the manpower for it. We're lacking a little bit the cash for it. And I did want to grab that Divinely Guided. That's pretty good. That said... Okay, that's pretty good too. There's a lot of good stuff that we can grab. No doubt about that. We could take trade ports. I'm leaning towards wanting to do religious advances, though, and boost up our happiness overall. So that would... Oh, right. Maximum research efficiency plus 25. We absolutely take that since we're capped right now. We can go up to 225. Fantastic. I forgot about that one. Well, let's check in on our military here. In the Legion of Carpetanian, I think that we should definitely bring this up to 2 cohorts here. And then we add in a cohort of heavy infantry, spearmen, and a cohort of light cavalry. From there... We'll confirm that, and we'll see where we're at. 54? Okay, and then this is at 5 and 3. That seems fine. So we can do that for now. Beautiful. So as far as the Legion of Lusitania, expanding this, we're starting to get to the point of we're going to need to split this into multiple sub-armies. That's definitely getting to that point. So the question is, what size of sub-armies do we actually want here? Well, we're going to be able to add in 9 different units, which is rather a lot. I think we leave it at 10 cavalry units. I'm content with 5 engineers. Let's go to 5 supply trains. Actually, let's bring it to 6 so that it splits evenly. Like that. Then we can add an additional 5, which does make it a little bit awkward. I'm going to add 4 here. So I'm going to add 2 cohorts of archers, and then 1 of heavy infantry and 1 of spearmen. We'll just keep it even so that we can split this if we need to. As far as Baetica goes, this is easy enough. We are going to add in 3 cohorts of engineers. We're going to add in 3 cohorts of supply train. And yeah, we can't afford the cost of that right now. That's going to cost 174 gold. We're just waiting for the gold to come in here. Okay, so Heron Atlas and Figuig. I imagine I definitely nailed that pronunciation. So we'll definitely do something like that, just waiting on the cash here. We're going to add in these 3 and these 3. That's the expensive ones. And then from there, I'd like to add 2 cohorts of light cavalry, bringing that right on up to 10. And I closed that accidentally. From here, we can add in an additional 3 units. So we'll do 1 cohort of archers, 1 of heavy infantry, and 1 of spearmen. We can't afford the cost for that. We'll have to wait for the month tick. But that's okay. So we're going to be scaling up the Legion of Baetica for sure. There we go. Excellent. The Legion of Tarraconensis is also going to need to be scaled up. We'll gain some political influence here, I guess. That's fine. We have a new ruling party, so we need a new tribune of the people. And actually, Demona Divica is kind of ideal here. Okay, who's angry? Illica Carosa. This lady, the governor of Numidia. We always have a problem with the governor of Numidia. It's certainly an issue. Okay, so we were going to work on the Legion of Tarraconensis next. Now, arguably, we shouldn't really bump up engineers and supply trains yet, but I kind of just want to get it out of the way. So that's pretty expensive, right? We're going to have to wait for... Oh, this resets on the month tick. Or not even the month tick. It resets kind of randomly. I'm not sure why, but we have the cash now. So we'll add in the supply trains and the engineers. I mean, ultimately, we should be taking these up to 6, right? That is a thing that we should be doing. But it's fine. It'll be okay. Good enough. So then we're going to add in 3 and 3 here. That's going to be another 174 gold. So that's going to take a little bit of time. What is going on over here in the Roman Revolt? Hello. Hang on. We might want to take advantage of this. I strongly suspect we want to take advantage of this. This is an opportunity to fight Rome here. Now, to be clear, the Roman Revolt is very, very likely to lose against Rome. Yeah, they have 2350 pops, but that keeps Rome busy. So we definitely need to make our way over. No doubt about that. Let's start marching. Let's also consider raising our levies up. So these levy units are going to head over here for now. This levy unit is going to be chilling like down over this way. I don't even know what the state capital is over here. And that's fine for now. Other levy units are including these guys, who are, of course, going to be grouping up over here. And these guys, who can come up over this way as well. So what would our actual goals of this war be? We would like to carve out a lot of this territory and maybe take some territory up here, clearing up our way for our mission that we've kind of been ignoring for a really long time. That would be nice. No doubt about that. So we're preparing for this war. We're going to get into position here. And we're keeping an eye on that Roman Revolt. For the time being, it's absolutely fine. They are going to lose to Rome. Almost certainly. And I'm not necessarily going to wait for all of our forces to get into position here. We should hire a couple of merc forces. I'm going to hire this one. And I'm going to hire this one. Oh, we don't have the cash for it right now. Okay. Let's let that cash come in. I'm going to hire this force. And we're going to keep these two southward. Okay. And then I think we'll hire one, like, up over here. These guys would be pretty ideal. So we'll need 100 gold for that. I'm thinking about strong-arming here. And I'm going to do it. So then we're going to look to hire these mercs. We can only hire 3 units of mercenary, right? That's fine. They're going to head on up. You are going there. Yes, that is correct. We do know that these guys are going to rebel soon. She's not loyal enough. We're going to bribe her. And let's pop this over to harsh treatment. So that'll delay it. And we've got Saharan Atlas up over here. Let's pop that to harsh treatment as well. That'll delay it as well. So for now, that's fine. It'll be like 36 months. Where are you going? You're disloyal. Okay. And raising a host. No, we don't deal in demands. For now, that's fine. We're definitely going to be... This is going to be interesting. I'm not sure exactly how this is going to play out. Do we have a CB on Rome? We do. Ausica. Which is this right up over here. This state. Beautiful. So these guys are going to move in up here. We're going to prepare to move in this direction. We have mercs heading in. That's all looking good for the moment. How's the Roman Revolt doing over here? Okay. I think we declare this. Technically, we have an advantage on Rome right now. They're in civil war, and we're going to try to take advantage of it. Boom. Yeah, we're no longer importing all of the things. Also, apparently we want to start a civil war. That's a lot of people that are below 33%. It is primarily this guy. We're going to bribe him. Who else do we have? This guy. We'll bribe him. And for now, that's fine. Okay, so we're going to head in here. We're going to bring these guys up and start up a slow siege there. They don't have siege engineers, but that's fine. You are going to walk in here. You're going to walk in here. And you are going to join up over this way for the time being. We're going to invade Rome over on this side. So for now, I guess we can cap some of this territory. We're going to have to take this location. We should really use our Legion for that, not the Mercs. And we're going to just walk in down here. Magnificent. And of course, we're just going to walk in over on this side as well. So I want these guys to just kind of walk up over here. So, to be clear, this war is going to be complicated. But we chose our timing carefully. We're not technically stronger than Rome. These cities all just became cities. We are not in a position to do anything about that right now. Our taxes are currently at -1. That will improve over time here, I suspect. But for now, we'll see. So we are invading Rome here. Okay, both of these guys are loyal. I was just like, that wasn't quite the way I was expecting that to go. Apparently, Rome has troops here. Okay, so they stack wiped that levy, which is unfortunate. I didn't see what the troops were there. I just assumed they would have no one here. But apparently they do, so that was a bad assumption. We're going to head up this direction and start up a siege here. And can we make our way out over here? The answer is no. Okay. So we do need to move over this direction. I'd like to stack wipe this little conscription force here. Yeah, we see them attacking us out over here. That's not shocking. And we have a force on the way over, so we should be able to deal with some of these forces. We're invading over here, we're invading here. We're invading very heavily this area in Africa. So that should be relatively fine. We're seeing the Roman revolt taking territory out over this direction. And I would like these guys to come on over here. An embezzler? How rude. A hefty fine is in order. Okay. So we won a battle down over here. I'm shocked they didn't move, to be honest. Absolutely shocked about that one. We do need this fort to fall, but it's getting close. In fact, it just fell at 7%. The odds on that were pretty low. We're going to head on down here. We're going to send a Merc force here, and we'll have our second Merc force backing us up over here. Actually, maybe we should start up a siege here. No, we can't get there due to zone of control. Okay, that's fine for now. Vox Populi indeed. So we're going to attempt to intercept this Roman force here. And it looks like we're going to catch them there if they're going to stop here and siege. So that is relatively good. I want to check their morale numbers. 6.52 compared to our 5.18. Okay, so their morale is definitely above ours. We should certainly think about bumping up to increased pay. Bring it up to 5.66. They definitely have higher morale. I'm not super shocked about that. We did just win this, and we got an invention here as well. We should definitely be thinking about getting those morale bumps. So we know that there was a morale bump here. We should work our way towards that. Okay, so we finished up this siege. I would like to head up this direction. And at this point, I don't feel like the Mercs are needed in this exact location, so we're going to bring them around and up. This is all under control. We're going to continue to push forward. Now, this is saying that we might lose. Our commander is not as good as their commander. We have a stronger army. Okay, hang on. No, they have 10 heavy infantry. I was reading that wrong. I was like, hang on, they have 10 siege engineers? No, that's not how that works. So we're going to fight this, and they have higher morale and a better commander. So we'll see how that goes. We have numbers on them. So this is all under our control at this point. So we're going to head over northward. And that's looking good. We did end up winning this battle here. That's excellent. Now, we need to allow time for these forces to make their way inward. and these forces up here as well. All of that is going to take time. We can actually head over here and start up a siege there. How is the Roman revolt doing? I suspect they're losing this. They're definitely losing it. So we're going to need to get out of this war before Rome wraps up the Roman revolt and really comes after us, right? That's what needs to happen here. And that's exactly the goal. So we're going to fight here, and we should easily win that due to numerical advantages. Beautiful. That actually stack wiped. Next, we're going to come out over this direction. These sieges are still occurring. We did wrap up this siege here. So now we need to come down these ways. I don't actually know where the capitals down here are, which is mildly awkward. That would be nice to know. It should be where the city is, right? So it should be here. So we'll go take that. And we're going to kind of... Ooh, we're locked in here and looping around. We're actually going to catch them there. Now, we may or may not win that. I would like to bring the Levy of Africa down this way. We'll see about grouping up there. Okay. So we won that battle. Beautiful. We're going to go take this location. That looks fantastic. How are things going up in the north? For the time being, it's under control. I'm going to move this army back down south. Rome might occupy this stuff. And I'm not really concerned about pushing further than this right now. I want this siege to wrap up. That is a big, big thing that we need. We also need a civic advance, or a civic researcher rather, and this guy will do. Okay, so we won this siege, finally. We didn't have any siege engineers, so we're not shocked that that was a slow process. We're going to grab this capital. This will get us ticking war score. 11 ticking war score against us right now, but boom, just like that, that swings. Excellent. That is very, very solid. We're going to continue to press in over this direction, and these guys, I want to head here now. So I feel like this is relatively under control now. We are losing money. There's no doubt about that. But there's really not a ton we can do about it. We're going to walk down over here and move these guys inward as well. We see Rome dealing with the Roman revolt over here. The Roman revolt is definitely losing, but Rome is very distracted by that. No doubt about that one. So that's capped. We're going to walk in here and cap. I'm interested in seeing what they actually have up over here. This is saying very likely to lose. Yeah, they actually have a legion down here. Okay. We're going to let them lock in. They're heading this direction. I wouldn't mind heading in over here. We have a significant numerical advantage. We might have won that for the record, but I don't know that for a fact. And we're going to bring these mercs. Oh, that's a very awkward route to take. Okay. We'll just chill here for the moment. And then these guys are going to start up a siege here. If their legion is heading this way, actually, I'd like to go deal with that legion. And this force is the force to deal with it. Absolutely. So we'll see if we can make it over there. Hey, we won this siege. Beautiful. We should go start up a siege here, and that frees up these merc forces to head southward. How are things looking up in the north here? Okay. We can cut them off over this direction if we really want to. I'm not sure how much we want to. Okay, so their legion is making a beeline down this way. This is fine. I don't mind this, actually. They can do that if they like. So we're definitely freeing up a lot of forces over here. Unfulfilled promises? It's simply never going to happen. Okay. So we would like to come in and catch them here, and it looks like we're going to. Beautiful. This is our best legion right here, and it will obviously win this battle. There's no doubt about that one. The next question is, how much are we actually looking to take? Right? That's the next question here. We actually stack wiped them there. We stack wiped their legion. That's amazing. I'm very happy about that. I'm going to let this guy go for right now. We have a new leader, and we're lacking commanders in a lot of locations. We're lacking some jobs. We've let some things slip. So let's deal with this civil war issue. Okay, there we go. There's that problem dealt with. Fantastic. So we're just making our way southward over here. We're making this very awkward for Rome, is what we're doing. We're definitely seeing that they're wrapping up that revolt. No doubt about that one. And let's head off over this way now that this is all auto-capping back. Wonderful. Up this direction, we're kind of just letting them take this territory. We kind of just want it. We want them to take this territory. But let's see what we could actually get out of this. So we definitely want this. We would love to take some of this stuff. But what we really want to do is eliminate their holdings in Africa. So this is actually doable. We'll need to wait for this siege to end. But that is doable. Now, would they accept that? No. They have 47 reasons not to right now. So they wouldn't accept that at this moment. This is their only remaining force in Africa, I believe. And we're about to stack wipe it. They're walking directly into us. Okay, now they're running away from us. A traditionalist legislation, huh? Okay, sure. So we're going to continue to move forward up there. We need to get this siege done. I'm going to move these merc forces here. This is levies and armies. Yeah, I'm going to move these merc forces northward. They're going to need to head up over this way. Unfortunately, the Romans are attacking us instead of this territory over here. I don't love that, but it's fine. So we stack wiped this, which was fully expected. And these guys can now be redirected back northward to play defensive in case Rome decides to land over here. And these guys will stay down in this area as well. We're going to move this legion northward soon enough. So that seems fine. We do have a risk of rebellion soon. Get out of here, Orgetorix. He's going to be very upset, and that's fine. He can do that. Okay, so we catch a Roman force here. Beautiful. I'd love to see these guys come out over here and just cap this territory back. But they don't seem interested in that. So we're going to go stack wipe them instead. We're going to head up over here. Beautiful. Absolutely wonderful here. This is going very, very well. Which we fully expected, to be clear. We definitely expected this to go well. We're 53 war score right now, and at this point, we would love to grab this location. Unfortunately, that siege, well, it just ended. Okay, so we'll send this legion northward now. And we grab this. So now they have 28 reasons not to do this. 22 of those is months at war. So that's wonderful. I'm going to have these forces look to stack wipe this Roman unit, while these guys head up here. Now, I do see this Roman legion on the way in. Roman legions are much more dangerous to us than their conscript forces. No doubt about that. Their conscripts move quickly, but they kind of suck. They're bad at their jobs. These legions, not so much. The legions are quite good, actually. And we should be on slave output here. We're running a pretty big deficit. We have money stored up, so we're okay for now. And we need a new sensor. Orgetorix is actually fine. So, would Rome accept this at this point? They have 23 reasons not to. Okay. So Rome is walking up over here into these hills. Let's get a bit of a pincer going here. Oh, we got a bunch of gold there. Beautiful. Let's get a bit of a pincer going here, and let's see about catching their Legion here. Unfortunately, they're going to get away. But once they cap this, we'll be able to walk in there. Okay, so we'll just let them walk in over here. Ah, they're walking this direction. I don't love that, but we'll fight them here. So we'll let them lock in, and then we'll head on over. So they're going to be fighting us here. Seems okay. And they don't have the numbers to win this. They are definitely superior to our troops, but they don't have the numbers. So that was a big loss for them. How are they feeling now? They have 13 reasons to not accept this peace deal. Keep in mind, this is the peace deal. We could maybe even get a little bit more out over this way, but I don't really want to create the border gore. We'll just keep it like this for now, I think. We're going to be at 80 AE anyway. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a whole lot. But I really, like, we're past time to put a cut in here. I really want this war to be over by the end of the episode, but unfortunately, we're just not quite there. We're really, really close here. And Rome is still chasing down that revolt. So I think at this point, ticking war score plus time at war, plus that war enthusiasm, we've got this in the bag. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atalet, Shadowwolf, Emlohan80, Rogue Corvid, Andy McGar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12UK, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.